Okay, so we don't get allowance? No, this is allowance. I guess that's wealth, all right. 31 of 40. Those are all special things, and that's trophy of trophies. So this is kind of the only inevitable thing. Oh, have I gone back to see if that key still exists? If it still exists, then it might go somewhere. Okay, protect against red rooms. We do kind of want to try sheltering. What's it? Items for trade can be pretty good. One more gem. Oh, and an experiment. Right off the bat. Satellite connection should be able to connect to Synca to download some new experimental data packets. I almost swear I got this one before. Oh, maybe there's another new packet. Nope. Or maybe it's only available from the lab. I don't know. Ooh, I don't... It's almost the thing I need to figure out how many fireplace rooms are there versus shop rooms. And things like that. We know this one has done okay for us. And we still have Tinkerer. Oh, I guess we didn't log into security, but no, we got that, so we can start drafting mechanical rooms right away. That is a consideration with Tinkerer. If you can get that experiment started, you don't have to worry about putting off mechanical rooms. So we know the other archive box key disappeared after it had been used. Okay, it's gone. So we've unlocked the thing it needed to unlock. So I think we just have to call gold today. Oh, and we have a shop room experiment. There we go. Who knows what Dirigiblocks is going to cost. Okay, we don't need this yet, but it's a nice thing to have available. It could end up being in a more convenient position, but... Boiler room. Oh, a whole bunch of parallel doors. Hoo boy. But we could get don't care about gems. Maybe. Oh, we don't have the thing. What are our... We have no keys right now? I don't think we can quite do both of those. I never ended up using the master key that much. That is a shop room. Oh, no. We have accomplished a major goal today. We'll get fewer other types of rooms. Can't really use any of the special spots in here. Maybe we'll have to come back later. Oh, I forgot about that little detail. We can still need keys. And those are hallways. This would also be a trigger. This would be more hallways. We have no items right now. Okay, not immediately useful. This is a very weird run. Okay, so that's... Ooh, we still have some money. But this is the only way we're going to access this side of the house. Surprised that we haven't been locked out yet. Oh, that's right, we're sheltered. This is not a trigger. Okay. That little problem. I think it's retroactive. Aw. Dirty pool. Actually, it's now not a good position, so... Okay, it is repeatable for gems. But otherwise, they are all the same. Well, they're all the same on this wall, anyway. Maybe it's different on different walls. Yeah, dig spots, occasionally a chest. We don't have the tools to deal with those. We might, in fact, have to stop at the kitchen. I mean, we've done 2 bits of science here, so... Well, we accomplished something and we got some science done. Okay, that would be keys. That would be more keys. We have very few doors right now. The entrance hall is going to be impinged no matter what. Okay, yep, and mechanical room. Would rather draft that forward. Oof. Could rotate the dark room to give us an eventual shot. That's a shot, but it ends us... Ooh. Fix the dark room now, and the security doors. Or just get our gems and go. Nope, that's the crate itself. Unlock the entire house. We have been doing science, so I guess that would be a good thing to check on. Oh, shoot. Do we have... you have shelter today. It would have also been a worthwhile experiment to get the doohickey. And just see if that was a sheltered room. Wait, I'd swear that said automatically lock. Interesting. I'd swear I read that as lock, and it's like this is the control experiments getting out of control. Holy cow. So that's kind of spoiler backseating. I also don't know if there's any way I would have figured that out. I eventually wanted to look at radiation levels on good experiments and see what they were, so maybe I would have seen it then. So by itself, those are large numbers. Well, I meant to look at it just as, because I was afraid, like, oh, if the experiments, I thought it was like a safety mechanism against you having too successful of an experiment. Although I guess if you have master key, it wouldn't matter. Now, I don't know if that's a permanent thing, or... okay, so we have successful trigger 6. What is our number? We had like 22 or something? $12. So it's like 3 activations. Ish. So it'll be interesting if we run into any locked... Oh, there was definitely a locked door up there. That's... We go through the kitchen there, though. Because we've gone through our money pretty well. It is a shop. We can rotate. We can do lots of interesting rotations here. We have reached rank 8. Alright, we already saw boiler room. Probably fine. We have to walk back if we waited. Commissary. Okay, we do not have infinite money right now. These are kind of equivalent. I would kind of love running shoes. Magnifying glass is not a big deal right now. Oh, also, the kitchen involves buying things. So... let's see, so workshop, ooh, that's mechanical room. Ooh, gems are also an issue. No, gems are not an issue. Oh, the lunchbox actually has to reach that rank. Okay, no shovel. That's closed off. I don't even really know what to do now. We already called gold. So chances of the throne room aren't great. If doors all aren't unlocked, I guess we can just unlock them again. Not a... I mean, it'd be a tolerable spot for a dead end. Because we could hook back around. We still do have a door. Passway would be convenient. We could leave that there. Oh, we haven't seen the random fruit in forever. I think security's off. It's a shop room. The elusive greenhouse. Gonna cut some space off. Don't need the gem, but it lets us draw rooms. Oh, I wasn't watching. I guess it could have. I guess you'd have to go through the video and count how many since we saw, what was it, 6? Not terrible things to have down here. And I guess we could roll for more activations. We did spend all our money, so we can maybe use the kitchen later. Okay, we have parallel doors. Side walls are a little more forgiving because they know that they have one blocked wall. And we have very many shops. We could get more money. Did we just call this run pretty much good enough and say, sure, bring on the... Well, chances of getting the throne room are very slim now because we can't call black. As I do forget the planetarium has a prism key. But we don't have an open black room right now. So we did not have moon pendants, so just having things to have them, it does not really help. We also have, we only have like one space left. We could possibly put a closed exhibit, so probably we'd want to do that when we had more potential draw spots for it. Ooh. Well, we could just take a shop and call it. Not all the shops, but it's a lot of them. I guess no doors are locked, so we can't even use special keys, huh? There is that. Well, that's why it's optional. Because you can't have locked doors. We did not get magnifying glass. We could buy it, though? I think? I mean, it's a sheltered aquarium. I don't know what that does. Oh, that means dark room and gymnasium were also sheltered. I just didn't notice. And then the long walk back. Oh, maybe not so long. That's actually a very straight shot. It's probably about equal. Could make power hammer, but don't have anything I want to test right now. Oh, commissary. I mean, as long as we're walking back, we're pretty largely done drafting. It's a small possibility we end up with more red rooms later. This would be definitely enough to get up there. I don't know what this does now. Does it just repeat? Nope, no prompt. And it would be nice if you could look at your old ones and see if you notice anything new, but one of the nice things about streaming is you can. I do need to remember to re-examine rooms. Every once in a while I'm watching somebody and they find something. A little note tucked into a corner somewhere. Okay, I guess the star would be the most useful thing we could do. And admittedly, we haven't prioritized keys, but like that has kind of saved the run. Nope. I forgot about you. Can we draft at all? No. So we can say we've observed Traxxas. You add something new? No. Are you doing a showroom thing on me? We have enough money for a lesser spin. Or a medium spin. Maybe I didn't. Right, because there was the thing when it comes up. And it's like, oh, okay, I got blue tents. Maybe it actually has an effect? Can you go back and read descriptions? Oh. Wonder if it... I think this actually had a description. Maybe I just never read this because I saw the cost. Blue room drafted on the 8th rank. Contain a hidden... So they have a hidden spot in every... Well, I mean, it's probably... I guess I did draft the 8th rank after getting this, because it was like the first thing today. I thought it was just a vanity item. Well, there's an obvious place for this one to be hidden. Oh, no, that is the attitude control. That was the other way around. So now we have to, so presumably that's a specific thing for every room, so now we have to record, have we gotten a special memo from every room? Oop, no, this is here. Nope. Okay. interesting. Aim you somewhere? There are some blue planets up there. How high can this go? Okay, now that is as high as it goes. Now I guess we'd be staring at the wall somewhere. Well, I can actually go above that way. What about in that position? Might have to look for other ones first until we kind of figure out where they're hidden. Oh. Okay. I guess, man, where can we put this? I vaguely remember looking at this before. I was like, it's not worth trying to get to the other side. Yeah, that could kind of work. Might be over a little bit too far. Oh, yeah, that's definitely meant to be looked down on. Or maybe you could also just do it from over here. seems like more like the Paragon of Ash. Okay. Very minor detail. That's quite a name. And at some point I'm just going to have to get a list of all the blue rooms. And start checking them off. We do not have any more today. Man, the Rumpus room is so rare. Getting that in a certain rank. So what were we doing? Oh, right, we're trying to get the magnifying glass back to the library. I think I had a book in here. Yep. There's only one page we know of where we didn't see stuff, and we were kind of able to get that elsewhere. There was obviously stuff we didn't get the first time. I don't know if there's more to these numbers. Okay, so yeah, letters completely removed from that. We still have the grid. I don't know if the blocks mean anything. There's like a bunch of blocks. Maybe it's just supposed to be the tombs. So these numbers were called out elsewhere. Under beds. Okay, nothing under the bed. Unless, are there any beds in the images? No. But there was a X in the manuscript. So So what bed are we missing? Garden beds? I don't know of anything else that would be related to nooks. But like, greenhouse. We found something. Well, what was the other? What was the other corner case? Entry library, office, nook, patio, parlor. Yeah, none of those have beds. Oh, patio, maybe. Yeah, there's Cuckoo too. Shows up twice. Well, it shows up in the other thing and then it shows up in that art. There's the stuff that got disappeared from over here. I still haven't tried to follow those arrows. See if I can get any better sense of that rearrangement. I don't know if we've measured any gaps. Now, Obsessed and Cuckoo 2. This is not the most subtle sign, though. I think I misread what that picture was. This is them in the office. Is this just random pictures, or is this supposed to be something? Because this is the shelter, the ballroom, and okay, and the other shelter. Okay, interesting. Why the ballroom? We still got these 10 slots we don't understand. It specifically called out Cook and somebody else that Cook and made there. There's a chauffeur. All right, well, I have to call that crossed off for now. Until we get some suspicion of what to look for. And then we have no bedrooms, no planetarium. This counts as this kind of upgrade, huh? So why isn't swim trunks here? I guess because it's tied to a specific room. And this is a passive upgrade for... Like, there's a thing visible in the... I could probably go out and look at that. That probably would have called it to my attention at some point. Oops, this is not the right way. Never got a shovel. Oh wait, were we removing crates today? With our last day of Tinker. That's pretty darn clear. What kind of key do you need? Oh! Ha 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 ha. Can't do that today. Okay. A new loose end. Well, I mean, we had boxes, right? Maybe I didn't actually write that down. Actually need the basement key again. Wait, I used a regular key, but it didn't consume a regular key? That's a little weird. Is it some weird state of things being unlocked, but that one requiring a key? I don't know. Being a special door. You just have to have a regular key. Oh, and it's 2 tents. Why do we... I guess it's just the luxury of having 2 tents? Yep, still sleeping out here despite, despite inheritance. Okay. Oh. Could this be considered a bedroom? And it's at, what? It is the campsite. So it's like, how many things can show up here? It's interesting that this is considered before satellite dish. Okay, so actually I need a pretty good run to get to the key. Architects Shopping Center? 8 drafting rooms. I don't know what the shopping center, if it has a visual. Alright, so... bought blue tents. We would have eventually noticed the icon on there, so that's not as big a deal. Got told about shelter effect. Tunnel to new location on North Wall. Cleared crates. I guess I should take those out of my experimental effects now? Because, like, the letters, it's not going to do anything.